definitely not gonna be one.
Oh, sure.
What? 7 minutes in?
Thought I was too old for this.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Dude, How Did You Not See This? Human Centipede edition. I'm joined as always by comedian Derek Tusing.
Hey yo.
Comedian Thomas Nichols.
Hey yo.
And roommate Austin Mobley.
I'm not a comedian.
He's pretty funny. So we're going to watch The Human Centipede today because it's another one of those movies that we've been told to watch a bunch of times. And
Yeah,
is that Chips?
Daniel's not here.
The worst.
Yeah, Daniel's not
Yeah,
here.
That's the Chips.
Honey barbecue. Can you hear it? The
Yeah,
crack?
of course.
We're all
Of
heartbroken about Daniel's absence
Yeah,
because
Daniel's not
normally
gonna be joining
he'd be
us.
filling you guys in with some useful tidbits about the film.
Some facts about this is already off the rails a bit.
I would-
Thomas has seen Chips.
sorry,
Derek's
man.
got a
Why-
flashlight
why
up to his face.
Why do you always
so-
worry about people grubbing down, man?
Because it's an audible experience.
You
Of
Exactly.
course.
I'm glad you
People
know
want
what
to
this is
know.
about.
People
Okay.
at home want to know what kind of things we eat.
You can tell them with your words, but you're too busy stuffing your face.
I
Thomas-
eat chips,
Yeah.
Fritos, specifically.
Uh-huh.
You know what's interesting about the Frito-Lay company? There were two separate companies.
Two.
There was
Oh.
Lay's and Frito, and then they
Whoa.
merged to make Frito-Lay.
He knows
So-
his shit.
So like Ben and Jerry.
Kind of like how the
Oh.
people in this, kind of like
really.
the people in this film will be merged together.
Together,
right?
From what we've
Wrapping
heard.
it back around.
Yeah.
boys
I guess this
and girls.
is Ass to Mouth the movie, right? That's
Ass
pretty
to
much what
Mouth
I've
the
heard about it
movie.
so far.
So
Wait, before we
I'd
start,
like to.
Yeah. How old are we? Are we all 18?
hilarious. Yes, IDs, please. IDs, everybody.
Yeah. Hey, that's expired.
How did everybody hear about this movie?
Through gross people I know, just really inconsiderate people that like you to get out of your comfort zone all the time.
I got you on that.
I would like to say that I don't think anyone has ever recommended this film.
Are
to
you
me.
sure?
Hilarious.
I don't think anyone has ever told
You don't
me
have
I
any
should
like
watch
voyeurist
this.
type friends that might, be interested in something
Derek,
like
you
this?
should watch this movie.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm
Derek.
sure I have friends interested in it.
Great.
I've just heard about this movie for everything. I've seen all the parodies of it.
Yeah, I think South
That's how
Park
I know
is
about it.
really how I knew about this too. Really.
Being a horror fan, of course I heard about it.
Yeah.
So,
How could you not have?
yeah, it's on there.
So is it?
I think I heard about it before actually everybody else did, and I was just like, I'm not going to see that.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
now
it
look at
doesn't
it.
seem appealing on the front end to be like, hey, it's a movie about people sewing people's faces to people's asses, and you're like, oh, great.
I liken it to that other horribly gross movie that was out around the time.
Hostel.
Yeah.
Hostel was out.
Oh, right.
That was
Yeah.
around the pretty much what they consider gore porn.
What
where it's just
year
like-
are we looking at on this film?
This film came out, and give
13?
me 10 minutes to actually get to Netflix and look it up again.
2013? I said 10,000. 2013?
10,013.
2013.
I like how we don't have the movie pulled up.
Well, we did, but we were trying to figure out if we were 2009.
2009, okay.
2009.
Right after I graduated.
So not really
Okay.
considered a classic yet, I would
That's one
imagine.
I was
Star.
definitely doing stand-up.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
But
But one star really doesn't mean anything,
yeah, some movies on here.
It's
that's
really about how the
rated.
movie catches you, and if it catches you and then sews your face to another
It
person.
caught a whole lot of people with about 1 star.
Well, that's
So-
because they're just not open-minded. Like, that's not somebody that wants to get tied up or
Kelly-
anything like that. Somebody
Kelly's
doesn't want to
trying
get
to get us.
spanked, It's more of just like a person that is afraid of life, I think. And that's the person that doesn't see it and gives it 1 star.
Well, I was-
or sees it and gives it 1
I
star.
was
You're being really judgmental on a film you haven't seen.
I know.
At the end, you're going to be like half a star.
Look, what I know about it is I know it is probably bad. And for a
Yeah.
person who loves almost exclusively bad movies, I'm actually excited to see this, as opposed to everything else we've watched that I've
Well,
skipped on my own.
I didn't know there was 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, apparently the third one is about a prison people linking up together, linking a prison ass to mouth.
And I think the second one is
It's in
about-
Texas.
How's it even possible? It's like that's what they did to the Civil War.
No, it's like capital punishment, man. It'll get you. I mean, you're basically getting sewn your mouth to somebody else's ass if you get put in jail or prison anyway, so why not actually do it?
Kelly, how long have you been in jail, bro?
How long or how many times,
How
Bubs?
long? How long have you been in jail where you're actually going to have somebody... Like somebody has time to do that to you? While
To sew every inmate to the other inmate? Well, really, you get the inmate to do it like you get the next inmate to do it. It's like a symbolic thing, like passing of the torch. Like you get this.
Join our
inmate.
gang.
Yeah.
Join our chain gang.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Literal. If that's not the tagline of Human Centipede 3.
That has to be a line, dude. But if you are into horror movies and you watch this, I would understand why you consider it to be bad. It's more of like a shocking thing more than
That's
actual. I'm scared of this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because like, how quickly can someone jump out and sew your ass to somebody else's?
What if it's
face?
really?
Like,
What if everyone rated it
About
really
4.5
lowly
minutes actually is the record.
because they didn't think there was enough ass to mouth? They're like, hold up.
I've been told
1 star. I thought I was gonna get an hour and 28 minutes straight
Just
of ass to mouth.
See, I was
only got
thinking
28 minutes.
it was like someone
Oh
who
my
like
God,
went
dude.
to like has been in prison and was disappointed at how this didn't. Was like, this is not what prison's like. There's way more people sewn together.
yeah.
So we haven't watched the trailer.
That's true. We haven't done that.
We got to do that.
We need a
But
poster.
we
We
can
need
just
a
take
trailer.
We take a break and do that. But
We could. I don't know that it matters. I think we all because in this, I think we pretty much get
what's going on?
what's going to be happening.
Can we get a
whereas-
poster though? Because
We can get a
I'm interested
poster.
in
We
some
can get a
artwork
poster.
for
Well,
such an endeavor.
so basically, it looks like somebody getting their ass eaten out twice is what the cover looks like. A ghost
They
getting their ass
went
eaten out.
tasteful with it though.
I tell you this now.
Oh,
to be
see,
honest with
their
you,
flesh is his fantasy is the tagline. That actually is concerning.
the poster actually, I'll be honest, makes the movie look good. Like
Yeah.
it's a creepy
That's what I
poster.
was saying. They went tasteful with it. Like
Is it
actually,
House on Haunted Hill that has a cover in font that's almost exactly the same to this?
Oh, that's all horror
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah, that's just
Oh,
about.
okay.
Just like all metal band
Pretty
shirts
decent,
had the exact same font. All
Oh,
horror
unlegible?
Yeah.
My water bill, fucking my.
It looks like a dead bug that's trapped in one of those fluorescent lights.
Yeah, it does.
That's cool.
The fucking moth man.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't made wings for him yet.
That's
That's
really. I actually
A flying human
yeah.
centipede.
That's the future flying centipede.
Well, this is
give
how
himself a John
the
Oliver.
big
You know what I'm saying?
eating booty thing came a part of culture now, which I don't get.
Really?
Yeah, that's
This was it?
unfortunately that's a huge thing.
People weren't eating booty.
I think people
before?
became more
No.
comfortable with exclaiming that they
What?
were eating
You say
booty
no
after
before
this.
2010? There was no booty.
No, son, there's no.
Okay,
son,
now
no.
hold on. It's not
I'm
the
sure.
same-
I'll be honest. I'm sure.
It had to have happened on accident.
But
anyway.
nobody claimed it. Nobody was like, nobody.
I'm into this. Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's okay. I guess because this movie had a huge fucking.
Are you into Human Centipede, baby?
Are you
the tag?
She's like,
get
fine,
in
I'll
question.
do it as long as we're not sewn together. It can't be that bad.
Oh, and he gets bummed like, oh damn it.
It's like the only way I can do
I
this.
just had
is
time
sew
So
it together.
I figured we could try. I think people were eating asses. Maybe they just got more vocal about it. I still don't really understand who's down with that type of activity.
There's some rappers out there that raps about it.
Hey.
They rap about eating assholes?
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately.
How do you say that in a cool way?
Dude, you
With the
Don't shake your
with
head.
the fat beat.
No.
Duh.
with the fat beat and the fat booty.
The only beat should be a fart and a queef. Like that's the whole beat to the song is
Hey,
fart queef. And then that's. I'm just saying, if you're gonna go into eating ass, you might as well be as gross as you could, because there's no polite way to say I eat assholes.
You've been to jail, Kelly. You the one that knows about all
He's
that.
lying.
I know, and like I
This-
said, there's no way to tell someone politely you eat assholes. You get
It's
stabbed.
unfortunate that we had to find out that you did it this way, but you know.
Well, I mean, it's gonna come up some way. I mean, podcasts are really just about telling the truth. So
But should we? Okay. Tell the truth.
it's okay. You're just gonna tell the truth. Yeah. Well, unless anybody else has anything they want to say, I think that's
To
pretty
tell
much.
the truth, I
yeah.
will lick a butthole.
Are you serious?
Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa.
You said podcasts are all about telling the truth.
Okay,
guys.
yeah, I'm not getting on you. I do want to debate about this though.
Why would you sew someone to someone else?
We're gonna
What
I
the
guess
hell?
we have to find out. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
mean,
It's
the
his
tagline-
fantasy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the tagline.
But he doesn't. He's not jacking off to it. I
He
didn't hear
might.
about that.
Well,
He might JO still. Well, they might not have made it in far enough to get to him.
He is a
giving himself
scientist.
a JO honest.
From what I
A
remember,
JO.
That's just
a very little detail. He was a scientist. He
What
had a lab, he had like a lab
scientific-
coat on, I think.
What scientific application
You
of
gotta- hey,
sewing
dude.
someone's ass to their mouth?
Yeah, we got to fucking figure that out. So, okay, before we get into this,
I
what
think we got
movies have
into it.
anybody seen this week?
Oh, this
Anybody
week?
seen any movies? Or bought any movies?
Well, so I finished the book, Misery.
Nobody,
Oh,
can, nobody
yeah, yeah.
can read.
Then followed that up with
With the-
watching the film Misery,
Hey.
which is
It's
a
in that. Yeah.
movie.
So you watched a movie
On that.
on the list outside the podcast?
I didn't know it was on the list because I don't have the list readily available to me.
So
Derek.
Misery is definitely one of those movies.
I've never heard of that movie at all.
Oh, dude. Go ahead, man. How was it?
Yeah, go ahead though. How was that?
Start
your own podcast.
Is that the
Well-
one with Kathy Bates in it?
It is.
And
Here's the
and
thing.
She captures the book writer.
Mhm.
I've seen the movie. It's really good.
I think I may have liked the movie had I not read the book.
Mhm.
That's
before.
how. That's how. it
Because
was,
honestly, the book put the movie to shame. Like
yeah.
it.
Still,
It
nonetheless.
still
nonetheless,
good.
as
it's
someone
a
who
pretty
had
good
never
film.
read the book, like the movie was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just definitely.
And I'm afraid of sledgehammers and wood posts.
Oh,
That's all I'm
dude.
gonna
Well,
say.
then hey, if you think
But
that,
Kelly hasn't
Right?
seen it.
You have
you
no
think
idea.
that
I'm
was
just
bad,
laughing.
read the section of
Just
the
having
book
fun.
that she.
What
Yeah,
she really
dude.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's an
Oh,
axe.
this movie's
There's
very
an
too
axe and a blowtorch
Oh
involved.
god.
So now
Dude.
we got to get Kelly to watch the movie. Misery is actually a good
Well,
How
movie.
did he get
So-
away then?
Oh,
shit.
Misery. I thought it was called Mercy.
That's-
No,
Like,
yeah.
I
the
still
movie
haven't
was
seen
already
that one
intense
either,
enough.
but-
Like I don't know how it
Um,
could be fucking.
I liked it though.
Yeah.
I definitely did.
What?
What you got, man?
Anything?
Any movies?
Movies? No.
I
No,
watched-
really? You didn't watch
I,
anything? this
I
week?
don't think I've watched any movies. I can't
Interesting.
remember.
Usually you watch at least one. Well, we really need to still watch
Maybe an hour from now.
well,
I'll remember.
Prehysteria.
Oh,
I really still want to
yeah.
watch that movie. But yeah, I don't think I've watched anything this week.
I bought Tom and Jerry today.
Oh,
which is
nice.
The Chuck Jones collection, dude.
Hell yeah.
So, I'm super stoked about that. That's actually in the car. It's
Remember
still
the
wrapped
movie
up.
where they talked?
Oh
That
yeah,
was-
I didn't
that was
watch
like one of the first
I
ones.
What was
didn't
it now?
watch. Yeah,
It was the first like actual feature film they had.
For
fucking talk.
was
Someone's
new
first major
as a
mistake.
kid.
I've already forgotten what we were.
But it was
Tom
like
and Jerry.
Tom and
direct-
Jerry.
And they spoke.
Direct to DVD
Why?
because they hadn't before.
It was in the
And,
movie. So
yeah,
it
it
was-
was really
Yeah, but just have everyone else talk. Don't have them talk. It's a
Well-
cat and
Well, they never talked to each
a
other.
mouse,
And
right?
they're like, wait,
Yeah.
you can talk? And he was like,
Yeah.
yeah. He's like, you can talk? And he's like, yeah, I just never thought to say anything. And that's how it was. They just kind of
Yeah.
played it off.
But the thing, they've always said something. It's just super rare that they talked. It's weird to me though
So, like,
that
body language, or
I'm a
how
huge
do they-
fan. No, I mean like they actually spoke before.
It's like
Oh, I didn't know that. I
colloquial
didn't know that at
terms
all.
back in the day, like, oh, shucks.
Yes.
Oh.
Just minor,
They-
tiny
they-
little things.
So they used to say just phrases, but they never made like a sentence. Like
Yeah.
they had never had like.
But
a
they had
uh,
sentences.
I don't
But it
even
was
know that. I
like
don't even
super
remember
rare.
those.
Like they only talked when it's well, I guess when they had no idea how to like no other way to communicate.
Oh, what was happening?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
Like, if they
gotcha.
had to have
Okay.
a sentence, they would talk.
There wasn't the
A lot of sentences, a lot of things in
Tom
life have
serenades that girl cat. and he
Exactly,
sings the whole
exactly. So
song.
you sing the song, and the song was dope. It's a popular song.
Yeah,
I
it was
forgot.
really good.
But I've been looking for that collection for years. So that
Well,
is dope. It's
congratulations.
weird that I got both the other two collections, and for some reason they got closed captions on it. Don't know why. That's
all
the easiest
shucks.
job ever. That's the easiest job.
Like bang,
Yeah.
bongo noise.
Yeah, bongo noise. Oh, sounds again. What if the closed caption? I would really wish the closed caption people would have more fun with it, but obviously they can't because it's for people that can't hear. But like, getting farther into the captions, like, oh, here we go with another fucking song again.
Well,
Like,
my favorite
just
thing-
typing that in.
My favorite thing to do is to like put it on mute, like have no sound coming out, and just listen to like music. Like I put on Tom and Jerry sometimes, and I would listen to like Tupac and shit, and it looks like they're actually saying the words while fighting each other. It's so dope, man.
That is
Me
crazy.
against the world. Wow. Therefore, that's dope, man.
I've seen someone do that in like films. I never thought anyone actually did
Bro,
that. Though.
it's
Like
the
I know
shit,
I've
man.
synced up TV and music and stuff before, but like to want to watch Tom and Jerry specifically to do that, that's good. I don't know.
Talk about hilarious. You want to make
I mean, it
somebody? You
sounds
want to
like
make
it.
somebody's day?
Put on
Well,
Tupac and
yeah.
Tom and Jerry.
You put on
Tupac
Bone
and
Thugs and
Jerry.
Harmony and Tom and Jerry. It's hilarious.
Bone Thugs and
It's
Harmony
great, bro.
would be great.
Any
yeah.
Eminem song.
Well, that'll
You got
brighten
it, bro.
anybody's day up as it is.
You can probably put Red Hot Chili Peppers on and pass it on.
You mean in I hate the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
What?
I can't stand them.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Thomas. I didn't mean to upset you, I
I
hate
don't want
them.
to do this podcast anymore.
Come on, man. This is about movies. It's not about
Can we
how
get another
terrible
guest?
the Red Hot Chili Peppers
Can
are.
we get another guest, please?
Yeah. Austin?
I also hate the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
What?
I'm sorry,
I'm owning this.
this home's not safe for you right now.
You're definitely alone.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, this is about the Red Hot Chili Peppers and how they are. But we're gonna.
Welcome to Dude, How Did You Not Fall in Love with the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
We start with cutting the ligamentum patellae, the ligaments of the kneecaps.
Get this shit over with. No,
That's probably what, a couple of them were thinking during their Centipede experience. Let's just get this shit over with.
I liked it.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Dude, How Did You Not See This? Human Centipede edition. And, wow.
We got done watching the movie.
We got done watching that.
Austin, what did you think about the movie?
Austin,
man?
how'd you feel about this movie? Let's start with you.
I walked
special
into
guest.
it. I walked into this movie thinking it was going to be the dumbest piece of crap. Just overly gory, just dumb, and just pointless. But I really liked it.
Yeah, it really wasn't that. It really didn't become that.
The Doctor was so enjoyable to watch.
Christopher Walken.
Do his thing.
We gotta get this dude.
Yeah, we gotta get that guy's real name.
I don't know what.
It's not Christopher Walken.
It's not
but
General Zod.
He definitely looks like it. Like he looks like Christopher Walken.
Like a really malnourished Christopher Walken. I thought though, like when I was thinking of it, because if you think of this movie getting pitched to actors, they're like they had to have that guy already there. Yeah. So they're like, okay, we're got this movie. I'll be honest with you, you're gonna have your mouth sewn to this guy's ass. And like, I don't know if I want to be a part of that. And they're like, well, look, here's the villain. Like, okay, yeah. No, we're fine. We're in it. Let's do this.
You should definitely be in like the next Spider-Man movie.
Oh yeah, as
Dr. Centipede.
Oh, just as himself.
Dr. Centipede.
I don't think Peter Parker's ready for that.
It'd be Spider-Man, Venom, and fucking Green Goblin.
Fucking the ass man.
What sort of Spider-Man commentary type jokes could we expect for him to walk in on like a human centipede?
Yeah, let's see, because it wouldn't be graphic in any way. It'd be really lighthearted, and it'd be out of pure nervousness is how Spider-Man operates. So, I don't really even know what he would have to
He
say.
comes into the room. He got a bad case of the Mondays.
No, he's not Garfield. People didn't even notice Monday was a problem until Garfield.
You can't just say it was a reference.
Hilarious.
I wasn't making that reference. I don't like
just
the cartoon cat involvement.
That's because you're a dog, dude.
You know what's weird about
You're a dog, just like the
Garfield?
guy in the fucking movie.
Yeah, you're the villain. You're
Can
the
we
dog
really
guy.
say was he a dog person?
Yes, he was a dog person. Yes.
Or could he just not get three cats to calm down
enough to put them together? That
Somehow
might be
he
true.
got three of
He
the
was
same
trying
exact
to-
dog.
He should have tried with cats first. They're the closest related.
No, dude, he was just
He
running
biased,
around
yeah.
his house trying to catch all the cats, and he was like, nope, I'm done with this.
Yeah,
Dogs.
well, the thing is okay, but he caught three humans to really effectively turn them into dogs. Also,
I was gonna
He's
say
a
that.
dog
Yeah,
person.
maybe he just wanted something that could fetch.
Let's see.
So let's talk about the beginning.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
that's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, that I
Opening
was
scene.
when they showed that picture of the dogs linked together by asses and him basically crying at it. I
man.
really was brought in. Like I was
The
ready for what
timing.
I was about to see. I didn't think it'd be that good that quick, and it was pretty much immediate.
It's weird that they introduced us to him immediately.
Yeah, that is true.
He went from a picture with 2 dogs, and then I was like, what?
Yeah.
And then it looks like...
Well, it looked like 2 dogs just sniffing their asses, and you're like, okay, they're about upset about this.
Yeah, why did you take a picture of that? And then he pulled out the other one.
Yeah.
That was the greatest. That's definitely top 2 greatest opening, too.
It really... Well, what would you say was better than that opening?
The 28 Weeks Later movie.
Oh, okay.
The first 15 minutes of that movie had to be the greatest opening to any movie that I've ever seen.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That first 15 minutes, dude. In horror in general, first 15 minutes of that movie is probably the greatest.
Fair enough, yeah. I mean, a lot of horror movies always start out really, like, calm and somber, or, like,
the rest of the movie
and
can't follow that.
or whatever. If someone didn't know what this movie was about at all and saw the first shot of the movie, they would have no idea what was going on.
I will say this is the first...
I mean, I don't know, it's called Human Centipede. I guess you would maybe make the connection, but it wasn't Dogapede, so...
But hilarious. That's the thing, like...
Well, what sort of the trailer, what did that give away? You know, we didn't watch it for this, but I wonder what people knew about it going in.
Yeah, see, this is the one we really should have watched the trailer for, but how can you know?
Oh, man, this is the first horror movie that actually made me laugh. If you consider this a horror movie. I don't really laugh at any of them, but this movie actually got me from the jump. With the picture of the dog.
Nightmare on Elm Street, are those considered horror movies?
Yeah.
Those are pretty funny.
I don't know, man. He got kind of corny towards, the 3rd one? And I was like, oh, dude, no.
The one that had Johnny Depp in it was funny.
The first one?
Is that the first one?
I think that's the first one.
I mean, he gets... I mean, all I know is Johnny Depp gets sucked into a bed in that movie, and that seems pretty funny.
The scene where the guy's smoking weed and looking into the TV, and the TV's cracked and broken. And he's just laughing at the TV, and when it goes into, like, Freddy vision, like, the TV's going.
Doesn't his hand come out the TV, right?
And he does all these weird cartoon stuff and, like, video games.
Yeah, but he's trying to be funny. And that's when I was like, I
liked it, because it was stupid. It's funny.
I mean, that's kind of what this was, sort of, too, but it was really, like, it was really subtle with its humor. Like, everything else was pretty, like, really straightforward. Like, I don't know what... Oh, right.
So they were in the car. He was in the car. The doctor.
Yeah, I guess we could first talk about how 2 grown women who are touring across the country, and I guess their own car can't change a tire, which is insane to me. Like that, how do you get there?
Road trip.
Yeah, and then it was
before that
or not.
I see the fact that he actually at the very beginning he got a truck driver first. Right?
Yeah.
I want to know how he got the fucking truck driver.
Like how he lifted him physically?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
he
was a pretty frail man.
He's a big dude, and he's taking a
Honestly,
dump in the forest.
Anybody he picked up or moved, I was amazed that he was able to do it. I figured he looked so frail.
Little
bird race.
Dude, do you see him swimming though?
Beast,
got that.
How could I not see him?
That was
a frog.
He's good, bro. Kelly, he's representing us, bro.
Yeah, he is.
Not in that way.
He is representing.
He represents
It's pretty much everybody in this room.
Hilarious.
Maybe that's why we liked him so much. Is we're all skinny, like, oh, that's I can relate to this.
I mean, he had a jacket on the whole movie. That was me, son. That's us, man. Cold all the time.
The duster wasn't just to look cool; it's because he was.
He was cold, man.
Well, his house was so sterile; it had to be freezing in there.
But he had the nicest house ever, bro.
And
his house was nice.
Well, that was another weird thing too. Is for being
a successful
surgeon. That was a kick-ass.
That's true. Yeah.
What is he getting money from? Where does he work at this point?
No.
I mean, he still has a good. Yeah. Well,
retirement packages.
Yeah.
He was like
he had to have had
the most
saved.
well-known surgeon for separating Siamese twins.
I would have to imagine
that's what it was.
You separate. Well, that's why. Yeah, that's why he had all the pictures of infants on his wall that were being separated or stuck together.
I didn't pick that up at all. That's a nice one.
They said it somewhere in there. They mentioned that he did that, but I guess the whole thing is the movie is just about this dude strapping this thing together. There's not really any purpose to him doing it. Like, I just prove that he can do it.
Well, the thing about it that really bothered me is like, okay, you can separate Siamese twins, which is
great job.
Sounds way more complicated than just sewing asses and mouths together. What is the point?
He's trying to reverse it.
It wasn't even necessarily like.
It didn't make it didn't make it any better. Like, it didn't improve it. Like, the thing is, like, and he has to keep it alive. But like Siamese twins, they generally both stay alive. If you're a successful surgeon, both of the twins stay alive. So in this one, it's like, well, I need to get them all alive, but then sew them together so it's harder for him to live. I don't really know. Like, I don't know what medical breakthrough he's trying to have, other than I guess to play God.
But again, though, that whole comment where he's like, "What do you think you're playing God?" No, he doesn't. He's not creating anything.
Yeah,
he's just sticking things together.
Well, every artist has their medium.
It seemed to me though, like, why didn't he? Was there an end game, or he just wants? He was like, I'm gonna do a quadruplet, so he just wants to do 4 people shitting into each other's mouth. Like,
it was his fantasy, dude.
But is it any more difficult to connect 4 people than it is 3? It's all the same.
Well, that's the thing with fetishes or fantasies. It's like, you never really know where they come from. They just
show up. Just go for it.
Why is there a second one?
Why is there? Does he do this happen?
Why did they do it again?
There's 3. I actually think the second one happened just. I want to say it happened before.
Oh, so it's like an old scientist that was like, I've got it.
I'd rather
3 people together.
His main inspiration is
where he got the dog inspiration.
Maybe he just really likes ass to mouth, but he has to have science for it. He's like, scientifically, this is the best way to be connected to someone is ass to mouth, but I have to show you.
I just want an origin story of the Doctor.
I really just want more of the Doctor and like what he's about, because this can't be the first weird thing he's ever done, other than the dog thing.
Well, the Doctor instantly became the main character of the movie. Yeah, like I mean, of course the centipede's there, but the centipede doesn't have any character.
I was just thinking, like his first time he decides to do this, he's like successful. He's successfully he split someone's like children, right? And then sewn them ass to mouth. They're like, he's like, hey, wait, I've done it. It's beautiful. They're like, you did it successfully? Like, they're coming into the operation room and he's like, look at it. And they're like,
it's self-sustaining.
Like, this is not what we wanted at all.
You're fired.
Remember how you said one of the twins just talked too much? Well, I figured it out. They'll never speak again. Got rid of that little problem for you.
Oh my god.
That is hilarious though. What if he like
tried? Like their arms are no longer connected. It is
Centipede 4 Infinite Loop, and it's just like the figure 8. Yeah, and they're all looped together.
Figure 8. Then they become ice skaters.
Well,
put
them on ice skates.
They become really good synchronized swimmers.
I was thinking of them, like a skydiving group.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh!
They make the worst marching band
ever. Well, you couldn't have any wind instruments; it'd all be drums.
No, the lead he can break.
Well,
it down.
The lead, the front guy can play every trumpet.
You could strap 2 instruments to him, cymbal and drum.
What if they made a human? I'm just thinking now if it's the Human Centipede band, but the guy doesn't know which one sings the best, so he puts the worst singer in the front. So he's really in charge of all this, but he can't do it right.
Let me hear your C note.
C note.
C.
9.
Made in China.
I just really can't believe that Mercedes sponsored this movie.
Really?
By giving them, the car is in the front of the movie.
Really?
Displayed. Yeah, it's Mercedes logo around the emblem. And when you pull up to the house, every time you see the logo.
The guy who said, I recognize you. He's like, I recognize you from that porno. He was driving a Mercedes.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, my God.
Oh, dang.
I can't believe Mercedes
I
was
didn't
so
catch that.
damn.
It's either a stereotype against Germans that they all
That's
have
what I was
Mercedes.
I was thinking that too.
What did I say, man?
Coinkydink.
Coinkydink.
Or secretly, we know what Mercedes is into. Which
Yeah. I think that's what it is, man.
You got too excited. Yeah.
Four Mercedes bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
It was Mercedes that built that engine for Hitler so it could run on any sort of flammable gas.
Like person gas?
Any sort of flammable
person gas.
Like person gas?
Liquid, excuse me.
Farts. Like that was his name. I'm going to sit here and say Dr. Hitler had to be his name, dude.
Yeah. Dr. Christopher Hitler.
His hilarious.
So I guess as we're skipping through and everything now, one of the things I really liked was the lighting whenever he lit the projector up the first time.
Yeah.
Like the way the glow that came out of it was just beautiful, and then to show a shot of a hand-drawn butthole after that was just amazing.
That was
It was amazing.
His artistic style is just dope.
Well, whoever directed it's like, let me give you this beautiful shot of this beautiful light like coming out of the scene.
And then he got.
And then here, let me show you a little lifesaver like
the
butthole.
doctor. He brought his 10-year-old son and draw 10 people.
Son, what does a butthole look like to you? Draw 3 people.
Draw-
Because even when he drew the people, like the arms were all goofy and
they were terrible.
I mean, he's a doctor, not an artist.
Right.
But still, come on.
Yeah, but still, maybe that's why he's doing
He
this.
has no vision.
He's tried every other medium. He's like, I can't paint. I can't draw.
Gotta be an
Maybe
artist.
I could sew
somehow.
someone's ass to their mouth. Maybe that's it. I'm not, I don't know.
As weird as this sounds, the painting, the pink painting that he had in his living room, I'll be honest, it was kind of dope.
No, it was good.
It was a good painting.
kinda
Yeah,
dope.
it was a good painting.
I
I mean, all the
I'm
pictures in
digging
his house were good. It's just you can't have that many of the same thing in your home. It's
and
just
not
too-
expect some.
Well, also that being the only decoration in your home, aside from everything being completely white, is just to have pictures of babies getting separated or still together. Because I'm not sure what he's really into yet.
That house was so dope, man. Damn.
Yeah.
I want a house.
Yeah,
like that.
it was a nice house. I mean, it had a pool inside of it.
Yeah.
So a pool
It
that
wasn't a
could
huge-
self-close or put I guess blinds over it. I don't really know what that was that he did.
Or the purpose of it, because most pool covers would be to block leaves and other
Yeah.
things falling into
But it's in
the
his
Maybe
house.
he's just so aware that it's really hard to get out of his house that he's like, I know they're gonna run away, but I need a trap, and this is that's basically his moat because you open that door into a pool pretty much.
The fact that he had a cage for them
Yeah, that's
to
true.
get in was
Who
at
built
the
that
exact
cage for
length of the 3.
Is he a
You
welder?
have 3 people, yeah. Is he a welder? Where did he order that out? Like, what do you need this for? Like, I just want my dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Dogs.
Guess
to
he
have
didn't
more room.
think
I'm
that
an alligator.
quadruplet through then, because they wouldn't have fit.
They want to fit in that case.
He would have had to get himself a whole new cage.
Well, when we look at the cover to the third one, it's like a prison thing. Where is he going to find a cage for that? I mean, I guess it won't. And now he's dead. So
You'd have to build
the
like
prison
a whole,
is the cage,
Your-
dog.
part of
That's
your
really
dungeon.
symbolic.
Is,
That's
Where they
really
going?
good, Derek. What were you going to say, Austin?
part of the dungeon's dedicated to one side being a
Cage.
Cage,
Yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
So my next question is, how much would it cost for him to take it to like Petco and get him shaved,
get his
like get him groomed?
does
Yeah, get the shots done.
he get the rate of a single dog?
Or does
Or
he
they
get-
charge him for all 3?
I want to know these questions are important,
Yeah.
Kelly, and for this movie to come out.
Do they
these
need
questions.
3 separate flea treatments? Or
you know.
just one?
How many flea collars do you need?
Yeah.
One animal.
Do you get a tag collar for all 3 of them, or do you
Do
just
you?
collar one of them? I mean, if one runs away, they're all running away, I guess.
I
That's
would-
the
I
other
would think
thing.
so.
Okay, since we're talking about that, is the lead guy. Like besides the
He's
fact that he
pretty good.
kills himself and makes it almost impossible. Well, makes it impossible for the midriff to escape. Like it was. Losing our trains of thought. It was just I guess bothersome like that. Like no matter what they had to do, like that guy had to make all the decisions. So like if, for instance, when the guy bites the foot, obviously they would want him to bite the foot, but do they really want him to bite the foot? Because it only gets worse if you fuck up. Like if you do something wrong.
I know one thing about this movie. This would be a really, really
Good kids
weird
movie?
yet good Scooby-Doo case. And I would love for Shaggy to like get Scooby-Doo and the centipede confused and mixed together, and he ends up taking the centipede home and then wondering what's going on with Scooby. That's what I want to know.
I'm just thinking of everyone back in the mystery machine, and then they look over like, "What do you think, Scoob?" And it's just a guy like, like, I don't know what he's saying. You can't find Scoob.
That was a good one. That was a good impression, bro. That was nice. And then they pull up at Panda Express, and then okay, that's too much.
I'm just wondering who, like, would they unmask the doctor as? Because he didn't dress up as any, like, he wasn't the monster in the movie, so they just try to take it's just Christopher Walken again. It's actual Christopher Walken.
One thing that did bother me is that the cops actually got killed.
Yeah.
You're like this.
Yeah.
Is that.
That's
Come
the
on.
thing about cops. I mean, I don't
You're a cop
like.
though.
They were detectives. Even they weren't even cops. Like they're better cops.
No bulletproof vests. Not one.
Because it seemed like they were
Well,
pretty sure that like
he did some shit.
He was the dude. They're like, well, we pretty much pinned it all back to you. So unless you can explain it, plus you're acting freaking creepy.
Yeah.
And
Make me drink the water.
well, yeah, and the water thing. That might have just been Parkinson's, but I don't know what it was. It's such a strange movie. It's such a strange concept for a movie, like even a horror movie. Like it's just such a weird thing for someone to create. Because there's like Sharknado is weird and like kind of a B movie, but it's like this is a strange thing to make. Like I don't know.
Would you say it's stranger than Sharknado? The fact that you watched Sharknado, I don't know about your judgment.
Oh, I watched the worst of the worst. I watched Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2. Yes,
I think you did. And did they have?
That's the movie I watched this week. Actually, was Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2. Now that we're talking about,
they have ass and mouth slope together. Did they have that for the dogs?
Well, there was dogs sniffing butts that would almost looked like they were conjoined, but that wasn't really the vibe I got from that movie. That was more just the actors kind of eating their own shit by being in it.
Was it as funny as this movie?
No. There was the main dog was like basically Carlos Mencia the whole time.
Why does he know this?
Because I watched this movie.
It wasn't George Lopez?
It could have been, actually.
Taco Bell
dog? It wasn't. Well,
the guy from
obviously
Reno
it was
911.
Chihuahua, but no. It was, I don't know who the actors were in Beverly Hills Chihuahua, and I don't think anyone else does either.
Eddie Murphy? Was it Dr. Dolittle?
No. Oh, French Stewart was actually in this movie.
Raven Simone?
No.
You said that with too much excitement.
Yeah, he's
because
happy.
It was the only actor I know. I was like, I know that guy, but why is he here?
Did you like the movie?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, I definitely didn't. There was like it was like it was basically like Wishbone, but without any kind of fun or enthusiasm and a Hispanic accent over the whole thing.
Now we get off track. We gotta get back to the.
I don't know that movie. This movie was basically about dogs.
You gotta start making me talk about Wishbone, man.
We can talk about Wishbone. We can talk about whatever we want.
Podcast.
The movie is good, and it's an easy watch. Well, it's a short watch. I won't say it's maybe easy to watch because there's a few scenes that are really like. I guess that's what I liked about it compared to most of these other gore porn kind of things. Is like I guess I wouldn't even really recall that, but like the scenes that are extremely violent are very slim and quick. It's like pulling teeth out, ripping the IV out. Which, by the way, God,
that's probably the worst part of the movie.
Both of those.
It's definitely not as gory as I thought it was going to be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I really thought it was going to be.
It wasn't as just gross as I would think it would be
either.
Like the vomit was even very limited. Like it was almost just a little foam, and like cool. There wasn't any shit at all.
I think if they
did
really,
that once,
if it was a normal 90-minute movie. And they gave us an extra 10 minutes of backstory of the doctor. The movie would have been great.
Yeah,
I want to know about the doctor.
I agree. Yeah, the doctor really should have had more development.
An MO of why he is as crazy as he is would have been great.
Yeah,
no matter how small or anything it was.
But
I agree.
No motivation.
But at the same time, I think that's what made the movie great. Because we don't know.
We don't know.
It leaves that question. You know.
Well, that's really what made the podcast great. Is I was trying to discuss why the fuck he did it, but I think the movie would have been better with that stuff. It was. Have any of you seen Tusk?
No, not yet, man. Not yet.
I won't go too far into it, but it's kind of in the same vein as this.
Have you ever heard the Fleetwood Mac song Tusk?
No.
It's pretty good. Throwing it out there.
Actually, these two movies, Tusk and this, are very similar in that way. Like the doctor in that movie is like the guy that you are super interested in, like the weird old eccentric old guy. He is awesome.
Well, he definitely
his narrative is great too.
Most of the lines in the movie, I mean, he was, to me, he was more important than the centipede at the end of the day. Like,
absolutely.
As far as character-wise, I mean, usually you watch that movie just for that.
Well, it's two ditzy girls and a guy you can't understand. I mean, if you see that anywhere, you're not interested.
I like the Asian guy and I like the doctor. Like, I could care less about those two girls.
Despite the fact that the girl should have got the Asian dude out first. Out of the bed first.
For sure.
Saving each other. Like,
that's
the only time women you should not try to stick together. Do the situation Go for the Asian guy.
That was the thing, is that girl could have ran away and got these two cops that didn't come till way later. She could have ran away and got help. Because the guy's not going to make just a two-person thing anyway. He's got to have three. So she had time. Yeah. He had to go get another person to do this anyway.
He probably should have just waited.
Yeah, exactly.
Or killed them both and then buried them. But whatever.
Either way, hey, you have a 50-50 chance, but it's definitely better than getting your ass in the face.
She's the one that lived, so
that's
all that matters.
Did she? Well, we don't know.
I don't think she
Camera shot over the roof and we were done. We don't know.
The camera shot.
They had a warrant. So they had already called somebody that they were there, and then they go missing. Cops are
the cops missing? Oh, they're there in a few hours.
She could only dress up as the Joker for Halloween now.
Oh, damn,
her face. Like, that's the only thing she's going to be able to do.
Why so serious? Well,
So.
Or she for Halloween she wears a butt like mask to her face just as a goof.
Oh god. That's a couple years
A
down
goof
the
for
line.
who though? Is she gonna tell anyone?
Well,
she
she's
was
obviously
involved
gone
in it?
insane after this. Like, how do you recover from this?
she definitely is an asshole.
I don't know. A hearty meal and a good night's sleep.
This motherfucker.
I just would wait for any boyfriend to be like, "Are you into anal?" And be like, "Get the fuck out of my house." Do you eat ass? Like, get out of here.
There was a scene when he was standing at the end of the hallway when she ran right into his room, and he was standing at the end of the hallway, and that was probably like my favorite shot of the whole because he just stood there for a minute, and it was a creepy yet. Oh, it was just creepy.
It was weird because it reminds me of The Shining, which I haven't seen, but it reminds me of the things I have seen from that movie.
We got to see that movie.
That is one of we definitely have to watch that because I miss a lot of reference based on that movie.
Yeah, we got you, man. At the end of the day,
yeah.
What do you guys think about the movie? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
I liked it. I
don't think it deserved the 1-star Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was incredibly low. Yes, there was some bad acting in it for sure. Those two girls starting out, I was like, oh shit, this.
But the director obviously knew that because he's like, no, I'm putting you guys
your ass
together.
up.
Yeah.
Shut your ass up and
either way,
open your ass up and then.
I thought it was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to see the blooper reel.
Oh my god.
That's what I want to see.
Oh, man.
The outtakes, man. Who farted the first? Somebody had to have farted in the.
I will go on my Netflix and 5-star this if it has a fucking blooper.
Yeah. Blooper at the end instead of the credits? No, man. I want to see what happened on accident. Who really had to take a shit? So they all cut and then they have to fucking.
Yeah, maybe what happened was the last girl ended up getting pink eye and that's what she was dying.
Hilarious.
She couldn't handle it anymore.
Eyes closing up.
Yeah, Austin, any final thoughts on the movie for you?
I liked it. It was a good movie. Yeah. I drew a dog sniffing another dog's ass or attached. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? The mystery still remains.
Yeah.
Dr. Austin.
Thomas, you're.
Man, this is tough, man. I can't say I would watch this movie again.
Oh, I definitely,
like it.
I wouldn't watch it.
Oh, I don't need to watch it again, no, at all.
Rewatch play, probably not. But it definitely deserves more than 1 star.
Yeah, I will say, first experience.
I'll say this.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that thinks they have not an idea, but they think that they know what Human Centipede is about without seeing it,
should watch it.
Yeah, it's not like I said. It's not as gory as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
it's not. It's not as terrible as I thought it was gonna be.
No,
so
I think I think with a little more narrative, it would be a really good movie, like you guys were saying. I mean, honestly, like just a little more into this world, I guess, in any way, shape, or form. Like this guy's world would have helped. But other than
his own separate movie.
He does really need his own movie.
He needs his own separate movie about that. I wouldn't want.
We should watch him in something else.
I wouldn't want for.
That's true. Yeah. Maybe that should be the next movie. Something else with that guy.
With him, with Christopher Walken.
Unless we pull him up and it all seems like it's gonna be ass to mouth, and then
it's Sharknado 3.
Hilarious. Sharknado 3.
And he's just a shark.
He's ass to mouth of sharks. It deserves more than 1 star. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I mean. Don't go by what people say it is.
Don't even listen to us.
Yeah, it's not that gory at all.
Have people told you that?
Yeah, people told me it's just like really bad. I'm like, I don't want to see gore porn. It's not that. Like you probably see. The worst thing is her almost ripping out that IV.
No, that was the worst part. Like that was. Imagine if you didn't watch the movie. Imagine a hangnail, but from the pit of your elbow all the way to your wrist. Pretty much.
No, we don't need to imagine that.
Yeah, that's not good.
It was. Oh god.
That happened in a quick second.
Yeah, but it was the worst second I've experienced in years.
So it wasn't. Hey, check it out, man. And don't go by what people say. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I'll say in closing, like as opposed to most movies, I usually don't like them, but I actually did enjoy most of what I saw here. It was really weird. I guess that's really I get into any movie that's not a remake or the same movie again and again. So like. I was into it just because it was weird.
Would you rewatch the Chihuahua movie? If they redid it with Rock Wallace?
Yeah, I should review that. Yeah, I would watch it if they redid it with the whole cast of Beverly Hills Chihuahua, the dogs and the humans. I would then watch it. Just like a couple, like imagine 2 grown people linked with a Chihuahua's body.
Hilarious.
In between, like it's
that's the Chihuahua first intro. So
the Chihuahua's the lead, and everyone has they have to live a dog's life.
Hey, dog's life, bug's life. It's all Centipede.
It's cool though, because really in the end, all dogs go to heaven.
What if that was what?
They were dogs.
What if that's what a bug's life was all about? Like,